Hi, welcome to another vlog in our Japanese series. In this episode, we'll be exploring Kyoto and showing you all the must-see spots. We'll visit the most beautiful temples, try yakiniku, a Japanese-style barbecue where you can cook the food yourself at the table, explore a district where you can spot real geishas, walk through a bamboo forest and spend the most amazing evening with new Japanese friends enjoying sake and delicious food. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to watch the first 5 episodes from Tokyo as well the upcoming ones from Nara, Osaka and Universal Studios.
Our last episode ended with us taking the Shinkansen for the first time, a bullet train that reaches speeds of up to 320 km per hour, which brought us to Kyoto. We booked a really cool hotel in a traditional Japanese style and we highly recommend it. It was 90 euros per night, which was an amazing deal for the quality. Interestingly, this was yet another hotel where we experienced a significant language barrier.
After our journey, we were starving, so we went to a cozy little restaurant near our hotel. It turned out to be a traditional Japanese izakaya where we had the most amazing evening of our entire trip. The food was incredible. We had the best sashimi of our lives, the most delicious tempura, buttered vegetables and an amazing grilled fish which took me half an hour to eat with chopsticks, but it was worth it. Even though we were exhausted from the trip, the weather was terrible and it had been raining non-stop, the night turned out to be unforgettable. After quite a few bottles of sake, we had the best time and it didn't even matter that we didn't speak the same language. We communicated the entire time using Google Translate. The bar was covered in sake labels, all with Snoopy drawings made by one of the regulars. We got to meet him and even received our own custom labels with his original drawings. In the following days we returned to this place, ate even more, drank even more sake and we were showered with gifts. By the end, the lovely owner printed our pictures and hung them on the wall. If you ever see us there, let us know. We truly made a beautiful Polish-Japanese friendship, talking about our countries, sharing photos and just having the best time. We hope everyone enjoys Japan as much as we did. As you can see, the Kyoto's weather wasn't on our side. It rained every single day of our stay to the point where we decided to leave a day early and visit Hiroshima, which wasn't originally in our plans. In Tokyo it was 27 degrees Celsius, but in Kyoto only 13. We didn't even bring warm clothes because we weren't expecting such a dramatic temperature change. Still, we managed to see almost everything we had planned.
On our first day, we visited Fushimi Inari, one of Kyoto's most iconic spots. This is where you'll find a famous corridor made of thousands of torii gates. Each of these gates was donated by individuals or businesses as a way to express gratitude and wish for prosperity. The shrine is dedicated to Inari, the deity of fertility, rise and financial success. That's why you'll often see fox statues here, as they are believed to be Inari's messengers. We think this is a must-visit place in Kyoto, but be prepared for a bit of a climb. The full loop to the top of the Mount Inari is about 4 kilometers, not too long, but the uphill walk is quite tiring. However, the higher you go, the fewer people there are, making it much more enjoyable experience. Plus, you can take great pictures without crowds of tourists in the background. If you plan to visit, it's best to come early in the morning or late in the afternoon, where there are fewer people. And of course, wear comfortable shoes. That's pretty much a universal tip for Japan. Next, we explore the picturesque Shirakawa district, one of Kyoto's most charming areas. It's a part of the larger Gion district, famous for its traditional tea houses and geisha performances. Shirakawa stands out with its peaceful atmosphere, cobblestone streets and a scenic canal lined with willow trees. Walking along the canal feels like stepping into a movie scene, especially during cherry blossom season, though we visited a bit too late for that.
For rainy days we have the perfect suggestion, something indoors, Nishiki Market, often called Kyoto's Kitchen. This market, with over 400 years of history, is where tradition meets modern street food. In the narrow covered allways you will find endless stalls selling local delicacies, from pickled vegetables and fresh seafood to colorful sweets and seasonal treats. You can also find beautiful souvenirs at Nishiki like ceramic bowls, matcha tea and even plum sake, which makes for a great gift.
We also checked off another item from our Japan bucket list, yakiniku. In Japan, barbecue restaurants where grills are built into the tables are very popular, and we really wanted to try it. You can order sets with different meats and vegetables and grill everything yourself. It was a fantastic experience. But a few days later in Osaka we had another yakiniku meal, this time with the world's most pricey beef. It was also our most expensive dinner ever and it was absolutely worth it. Be sure to watch our next episodes, we promise it was 100 times better than those gold-covered burgers at Nusret in Dubai. Plus, this particular beef is said to be unavailable anywhere outside of Japan.
We also visited the Gion district, the heart of Kyoto's traditional culture and one of the few places in Japan where you can still see real geishas. Unfortunately, we weren't lucky enough to spot one, as they usually only appear briefly while hurrying between tea houses for their evening performances. Most of the women in kimonos we saw were actually tourists dressing up for photo sessions, which, to be fair, also has its charm. Even in the rain, Gion is a beautiful place to explore. The narrow streets lined with wooden houses feel like stepping back in time. And at night, when the lanterns light up, the district takes on a magical atmosphere. We also visited an Asian equivalent of a convenience store, 7-Eleven. Did you know they have heated shelves with warm coffee and tea? There are also endless meal options, so in theory you could travel across Japan on a budget just by eating ready-made meals from 7-Eleven. We didn't rely on them for full meals, but their pre-packed sandwiches definitely saved us time and energy in the mornings.
The next day we visited the Arashiyama bamboo forest, one of Kyoto's most recognizable and photogenic spots. The path through the forest is relatively short, but it's worth stopping to take in the view of towering bamboo stalks reaching for the sky. Arashiyama isn't just a bamboo forest though. The area is full of attractions, including the historic Togetsukyo Bridge, traditional gardens and the UNESCO-listed Tenryuji Temple. We also visited some famous spots in Kyoto, specifically in the Higashiyama district. One of them was the Yasaka Shrine, also known as Yasaka Jinja. It's one of the oldest and most important Shinto shrines in Kyoto, with history dating back to the 8th century. The shrine is especially known for its impressive torii gate and distinctive lanterns that illuminate the complex in the evening. This place is closely associated with one of Japan's biggest festivals, Gion Matsuri, which takes place every July and attracts crowds from all over the country. Higashiyama is one of the most beautiful and best preserved areas in Kyoto, full of charming narrow streets with traditional architecture. Walking through this district, you can truly feel the spirit of old Japan. Wooden machiya houses, artisan shops, local delicacies and tea houses create an unforgettable atmosphere. A great starting point is the aforementioned Yasaka Shrine, followed by a visit to Maruyama Park and the picturesque streets of Ninenzaka and Sanenzaka. These cobblestone paths with gentle curves lead to one of the most stunning views in Higashiyama, the Hokkanji Temple, also known as the Yasaka Pagoda. In the evening, Higashiyama takes on a magical ambience. Lanterns light up the streets and the sounds of temple bells add to the unique atmosphere. A walk at this time is a truly immersive Japanese experience.
From Kyoto, we took a day trip to Nara, where you can find as many as 1,300 tame deer roaming freely, but more on that in the next vlog. There are still several episodes from Japan coming up, so we encourage you to subscribe and follow the entire series, as we will be exploring the best attractions and discovering Japanese restaurants in each video. See you soon, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up to help our channel grow.